Welcome everybody to our third Furnishing Frenzy. This is a quick build decorating contest using ESO housing, kind of showing that you can do some amazing, incredible things in only 30 minutes. We do have 3 challengers here that are going to make something fun, something creative out of just a handful of furnishings, and they're only going to have 30 minutes to do so. The furnishings that they are going to be working with are hidden underneath these spheres. In just a moment, we will be removing those spheres, and our contestants will have just 30 minutes to make something out of the 150 furnishings hidden within. So, I think we'll get started here. I am JHartEllis, Guild Leader of Spicy Economics, Spicy Life on the PCNA server, member of the ESO stream team, and I really love housing. I love to see what people can do with it. So we're going to get started. We'll be starting in... Well, let me do this. Let me do it this way. I'm going to give all of our decorators the permissions that they need to actually move the ball themselves, and then we will reveal what they are working with today. So we like to highlight different things every week, and today we have 4 new furnishings. Okay, so go ahead and lift your spheres. Lift your spheres. They should all have decorator permissions. Okay, here we go. Here we go. They're lifting. Here we go. So we have our 4 furnishings. We have 4 different furnishings.
Decorate those balls off.
Okay, don't start yet. Okay, don't start yet. Okay, so we have 4 different furnishings. Let's get started with the timer, with the decorating, and then we'll talk about each of these. So we just have the 4 furnishings here. They're very bright with all the lights here. I always like to have a light. Layla A with the sub. Thank you so much. 8 months. You're amazing. Okay, so starting in. Oh, let me first of all tell them what they're working with. Okay, they are working with 40 patches, 40 tall grass, 40 pillars, and 30 streetlights. Okay, that's what they're working with. Okay, so we're going to start here in 20 seconds, starting in 20 seconds. Letting them know through zone chat so they don't jump the gun here. Okay, yeah, I got 1 light. Now, one thing that's kind of tricky about this is this post here is actually much, much taller than it looks here. So, okay, so we are starting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! We have 3 minutes. Go! Metal thing. That is a bear trap. I didn't mean to push that there. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the spheres here so they have more space to work with. Okay, so they have started to build. We'll talk about the furnishings here for a moment, and we'll introduce our 3 contestants as well. So, our 4 furnishings here are the desert. This is called Desert Grass Patch. This is only 150 gold from the home goods furnisher in Elsweyr in the city of Rimmen. So this big patch is only 150 gold. If you need to cover like a lot of ground in your home for 150 gold, that's a really good deal. If you need some bits that stick up a bit more, then this is barely visible with all the light here. The tall desert grass is only 100 gold. So the isolated patch of grass, which is a little bit taller, is only 100 gold. Our next furnishing is this rough wooden Elsweyr pillar. Now, they each have 40 of these to work with, and they're very tall. Let me see if somebody's pulled one of these out. This is how tall it is. So this is actually sunken in a bit. So it's very, 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 very tall. Only 100 gold for a good structural piece that you can do something with. And our 4th item, I always like to have a light every week just because otherwise it's kind of dark. But we have a craftable item. It's an Elsweyr Streetlight, inlaid stone. You can toggle this on or off. It does cost, it is craftable. It uses 4 ochre, 6 donata, 5 alchemical resin, 10 mundane rune, and 1 shimmering sand. So it is a praxis. It's an enchanting, craftable furnishing. It does require those 10 mundane runes. That adds a lot to the cost of it. Shimmering sand. It's a blue, superior quality craftable furnishing, so it does require just 1 shimmering sand. Overall, total mat cost on PCNA is about 5k each for the Elsweyr Streetlight. So 150 gold for the patch, 100 gold for the tall grass, 100 gold for the rough pillar, and about 5k each for the Streetlight. We're highlighting some of the more accessible items. You can just get these from the Home Goods Furnisher in Rimmen, or this one's craftable. You can either get the plan for it and learn to craft it yourself, or you can buy them from the guild traders. So those are the furnishings that they're working with. I'll make sure that our contestants are okay. Okay, so we're already down 3 minutes. So our contestants, the items were new to them. They have to be thinking quick on their feet. They have to come up with something to make out of these furnishings. And things like these bushes are actually kind of hard to click on too. So we'll see what they each can come up with in only 30 minutes. It is a challenge. You see, Cray Havoc here is using the Essential Housing Tools add-on to group things together, line them up. By the way, at the end of the 30 minutes, we will have each of the contestants let us know what they have each created, and that way we don't have to be like, oh, it's a puppy, and it's like, no, it was a recreation of the Mona Lisa, and it's like, oh, I thought it was a puppy. It's like, no, we'll have them tell us what they made so that we don't confuse things, and then we will have Twitch chat vote in a poll as to who did the best. Given the time constraints, given the difficulty of working with the furnishings, it is a lot to do this. So they're working with 150 total items. So it was, again, 40 of each of the home goods furnishings, the patches and the tall grass and the rough pillar, and then 30 of these streetlights. Does seem like Cray Havoc has oddly chosen to work with these in an off position. So it'll be interesting. Ooh, okay, I better get out of the way. Oh, it's so cool seeing EHT at work. So this is using Essential Housing Tools to work with these in mass. But I don't think all of our contestants are going to be doing that today. Sue Blue Bee says that light gives off a weird radius of Gaussian light. This one in a... It's very bright because I have 30 of them stacked up together. Let me see if I can't find some that are a bit more isolated. In what way is it off? If you could clarify that would be good. Weird radius. Sometimes the lighting effect isn't exactly how you would expect it to behave. Some of them have different lighting behaviors. But yeah, so we have... let me introduce our 3 contestants here. First of all, we have gothicraven. A little bit about gothicraven. Gothicraven says, I love to decorate, making something out of nothing. Gothicraven says that their current project is making a basketball stadium. They hope to finish it in the next couple of weeks. Oh, fantastic. Maybe I can come see that during one of our housing hikes. We will be doing a housing hike, just casually touring some player houses right after the Furnishing Frenzy today. Oh, it's the stacking. Yes, that's one thing. Even after leaving the home and coming back, this is just very bright. That's kind of like a little bit of a decorator tip if you want that, is sometimes if you just want more light, just stack multiple of them together and it will kind of magnify it. That won't be true for everything, but oftentimes for lights it's true. What are the names of wooden posts? I'll tell you exactly. It's called Elsweyr Pillar Rough Wooden. And if you want to go pick these up, these are available from the Elsweyr Home Goods Furniture. So if you pull up your map, if you go to Elsweyr, here's Rimmen. You go to the Way Shrine. From the Way Shrine, you go northeast to the market, the Bandari Bazaar, and you'll look for Yatava, the Home Goods Furniture. There'll be a blue and white banner, so it's like half blue, half white. You'll have a chair on it, and there'll be the achievement vendor there, and there'll be the Home Goods Furniture. And the home goods furniture, as we've been highlighting the last couple weeks, has some a really amazing. Really, how about if I go check this out? So, go to Elsweyr. Go to. I'll go show you. I do this every time. Half the point of this is to show that you can get your hands on some really great furnishings that don't necessarily cost a lot. I think a lot of people are intimidated by housing because you can sink a lot of gold into it, a lot of resources into it, and there are a lot of cheap alternatives out there. I don't have to part there every time. I'll do it this. Okay. I'll just show you really, really quick. Super fast. Just had to walk there. And then we'll get back to our builder. So just from here, it's actually just like walking straight ahead. And up the stairs, into the bazaar, and look for the chair, and here she is, Yatava. So, here are the 3 items we're working with today. Desert patch, 150 gold, tall desert grass, 100 gold, and the pillar, which is really, really, really tall, which you've seen, 100 gold. Okay, we'll go back to our contestants. Feel lonely without being with them. Okay, we'll watch our builders build. That's what we'll do. Okay, going back. So, making something out of those 4 furnishings, and then we have the Elsweyr inlaid stone craftable light. Craftable streetlight. One of the more... We'll go back and look at that. I think one of the more iconic looks as far as the Elsweyr style, kind of building off of Khajiit culture with Elsweyr. So you can kind of think of whether that would fit within your Elsweyr themed home. We'll go back there. Getting back in to our Spicy Stadium, where we're having our 3rd Furnishing Frenzy contest, quick build contest. 9 minutes gone already. It's going fast. Okay, so, and here again, we see the pillars being displayed. Oh. Okay, I hope I didn't mess everything up. Okay, then we have the desert grass, and we have the craftable Elsweyr Streetlight. I actually really like the textures on this. Where it does, the inlaid stone, it does have kind of the filigree along it, so it looks pretty nice. And then the bright lantern at the top. It's not so bright if it's just one of them, but something for our contestants to work with. Okay, so that was... Oh, well, let me introduce our other 2 characters here. Our other two challengers here. Gothicraven. Good luck making some sort of a structure. Maybe looking kind of like a boat. Kind of maybe using these as the sides of a boat. Maybe it's coming together. I don't know if they would have enough. They only have 40 of the pillars to work with. That's kind of a thing, is if they want to think really big, they do have to work within those constraints. Cloud Trader says, Spicy Stadium. You might consider making stadium seating for people to come observe the builders as they build. Could. Don't want them to be too much in the way. Can only have so many people here too. But, not a bad idea. So, there are a couple people that can come. Sue Bluebee says, you should put a viewing platform so we can see all the builds happening at once. If only everybody could fit. Okay, and then our next contestant here is... Where'd Cry Havoc go? Where is Cry Havoc? Oh no, I lost a challenger. Uh-oh. Oh no, I did lose a challenger. There are only 3 people here. Oh no, Cry Havoc, where you go? We have 10 minutes gone. Maybe Cry Havoc's done. There's like, I'm done. I made a wall. It's up in the air. Self-explanatory. We'll see. It's actually looking pretty nice. It's interesting how I was able to do that so tightly. Okay, so 11 minutes gone. Maybe they crashed. Would be my guess. Would be my guess too. I mean, that's a little bit of a problem. A little bit of a challenge to work against. Okay, and then we have Evarelia here. Evarelia. Let me introduce Evarelia to you. Evarelia says they're trapped in Texas with unbearable heat. Evarelia has a degree in playwriting and wishes they could sit at home and do that all day. But decorating is so distracting. That's a fun distraction. And Evarelia says, I am slowly working on a guarded entry for the Divine Design Alliance Guild's next contest and steadily leveling my crafting so I can start making real money in this game. Yeah, so being able to craft more increases your gold making capacity, so you can afford all the cool furnishings and houses in the game. That's one of the big reason I'm a big advocate of learning how to make gold efficiently in the game. We do streams on that every Monday evening. So if you wanna come learn how to make more gold, you can come watch me then. And then Evarelia says, I am so very grateful to the awesome communities that have welcomed me in my short time in game and love everyone's creativity. So inspiring. I'm always amazed by the creativity of the ESO housing community, so we'll see some of Evarelia's creativity on display here today too. So good luck, Evarelia. Good luck. Oh no. Cry Cry Havoc had to go update his add-ons. Okay, we'll wait for Cry Havoc to come back. Oh no. Cry Havoc, our mysterious EHT guru. Cry Havoc's there. Oh, okay. Well, let me first of all introduce Cry Havoc with a shout out for Twitch, because Cry Havoc does stream housing on Twitch, so if you want to go give him a follow, that would be fantastic. Especially doing a lot with Divine Design Alliance Guild. Fantastic trading. Well, fantastic housing guild, not trading guild. They do have a trader. They did this Take It Further Than Ever challenge this past week. That was really fun. I toured those houses this past week. It was fun to see a lot of creativity, a lot of odd takes on housing with that challenge. That was fun to see. Kravik gets some penalty time. Nope. That's a challenge. Cry Havoc, good luck. Good luck. It's just part of how this is, unfortunately. But good luck. I told them good luck. Okay, we do have Cry Havoc 101. Let me introduce you to Cry Havoc 101. Just a little contest biography here. So, about Cry Havoc 101, this is very important. Cry Havoc 101 started off as a simple phrase way back in 1599 meant to incite a riot to avenge the great Julius Caesar. Since then, Cry Havoc has grown in popularity, gained sentience, and on the internet is generally considered a person. Disputable. Cry Havoc says, I passed the Turing test before any robot ever had the chance. So, good luck to Cry Havoc. And please be merciful. That's all I wish for. Thank you, Cry Havoc, and good luck. Good luck. Lots of welcomes in the Twitch chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are coming up on the halfway mark already. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we have Cry Havoc building. Cry Havoc mostly focusing on the structural pieces so far. I mean, these 40 pillars, they're a bit thinner than a lot of other structural pieces, but if you lay them side by side, you can get a good wall. There are other pre-built walls that would work a little better, but being creative with this, and it kind of has a different texture to it as well, so we'll see how that really gets incorporated here. We do have the streetlights here. Laid out like this, kind of look like train tracks a little bit. Oh, putting it together, we'll see how this comes together. Very interesting. Cry Havoc showing off his EHT skills. I don't think everybody's using EHT. Not necessary for this. Evarelia making some sort of a circle. I feel like if you stand in here, good things are going to happen to you. Like getting sacrificed to a Daedric prince. Good things. Okay, better get out of Evarelia's hair. Okay, perfect. Evarelia on her Khajiit character. Maybe getting some inspiration from the Elsweyr style. We'll see. Okay, we're at not a lot of time left. Less than half the time. And we have gothicraven continuing to make what appears to be some sort of a vessel, maybe of a seafaring variety. It may be using the desert grasses here to signify like algae or barnacles. Maybe it's a sunken ship. Or maybe it's like a ship of the dead. Maybe It's like the Flying Dutchman. We'll see. They have a lot. Well, they don't have a lot of time. They have 13 minutes to make this vision come to fruition. So it's definitely a challenge because the contestants do not know what they're working with ahead of time. I don't give them a lot of time to actually figure out what they're going to be making. Kravik says it's happened to others before. Oh yeah, with people crashing. Yeah, that's a little bit of a struggle is the crashing. But Cryhavik seems to be recovering. Cryhavik working very quickly. Good luck. So we have 12 and a half minutes remaining in our third Furnishing Frenzy. We have been doing this every Friday evening, as well as our regular casual housing hike. If you'd ever like to be a contestant on this, if you're on PCNA, do shoot me a mail in game at JHartEllis. You just have to show up, give a little bit of information about yourself, and build with a ball of furnishings here. So it's doable. Don't be too intimidated by it. It actually can be a struggle to get the 3 contestants every week. So if you want to step up to the challenge, if you think you can do it, I think you can do it. So let me know if you'd like to be a challenger next week. I think we had 2 people lined up for next week. I'm hoping we can get Cardinal here, Cardinal05, the add-on developer of Essential Housing Tools, may be able to compete this next week. That'd be really amazing. So that'd be good. I kind of love this cage look that Evarelia has going, with the pillars and then the lights. Definitely feeling very ritualistic. Kind of a little mechanical. I could kind of imagine these kind of like coming down or opening up. They're a little proby on the end. I can imagine some poor soul getting probed by all those. We'll see if that's what Evarelia is going for. We'll give Evarelia some time here. For Daedric Prince. Oh, it could be. It's like a setting for a diamond. Oh, maybe that's it. I suppose I would sit on top of there as a jewel. Or Evarelia. Anybody prized within the housing community. Yes, it's a good sitting for a diamond, right? Or some sort of jewel, right? Perfect. They look like syringes. Yeah, they look a little stabby. That's one thing that kind of stands out about these inlaid stone streetlights is they're a little pointy on the end. They're a little scary. Dubat says, "Oh, I'm getting trapped by the pillar." Dubat says, "Pirates of the Caribbean theme plays in the distance." I can imagine that. Yeah, no, I would attempt it. Oh no, I have no ear for music is a problem. I can't remember. It's like kind of like that. I don't know. It was terrible. You can say it was terrible. If you want to say it was terrible, you're accurate. So thank you. Getting a little inspiration. We have a mast going up. It's looking more and more like a ship. It's actually hard to hear myself with the headphones on too. I will make all sorts of excuses for my terrible music. Perfect. Ooh, yeah, even making sails out of the desert brushes there. Oh, liking this. I kind of like the figurehead on the front here too. Kind of have to make do with the 4 furnishings here. The boat. Delicious with the boat. Love the boat. Thank you. We're at 9 minutes remaining. Oh my gosh, 9 minutes left. Oh my goodness. I think this is coming together splendidly. We have Cryhavik making a stage. Looks like a stage. Or a building. A temple? A platform. It's a shipping port. It's kind of looks like a dock. I don't know. It has some dimension to it. I like how there's like a little bit of a lip here and then goes across. Getting really creative with the placement here. Cryhavik has things in mind with this. Train depot, train station, jousting area. Tamaryl's next top model. Oh yeah, I can imagine walking up on the stage there, showing off your latest style. Right? Looks good. Could be a bed. Maybe making a big bed. Big canopy bed. That's a long bed. That would be a very long bed. Yeah, you could even use the bush here to add some bedding. Maybe. It's a very long bed. I don't know if it's going to be a bed. It definitely has a platform feel to it, though. Kind of like a stadium. Maybe these could even be like little seats down here. Well, I don't know. He has 7.5 minutes to make this dream come alive. Platform 9 3/4. Could be. He's starting to incorporate the bushes. Okay. We'll see how that comes along. Old West Train Depot. Yeah, the desert grasses here do have a little bit of like a western feel. Very arid, very dry. Great for Elsweyr or for your maybe Alakir themed home, whatever you're going for, with like a more of a desert biome feel. Or if you just want to add some deadness to your garden, this works really well. Or we'll see how they're used creatively here. Cow barn. I can imagine that. Oh, yeah, maybe these are feeders. These are like where you stick your head through to get at the hay. Oh yeah, see, I can just barely not reach. Oh, it looks so tasty. Just stick my head through the bars, get a little nibble. It could be that. It could be that. It's a cow. It's just an abstract cow. I buy it. I see cows everywhere. Okay, Evarelia continuing to make things all pointy and jabby and proby. It's looking good. It has a ritualistic symmetry to it. I still imagine these being like surgical arms that are going to descend upon you and stick you full of all sorts of serums and stuff. It feels nightmarish. No! I'm sure Evarelia is thinking that this is just a very beautiful creation. Maybe a good place for a diamond or something. Something really nice. Nice place to sit and relax with the light above. But no, it's very nightmarish. No, I think it depends on the frame of mind and how this turns out at the end. But so far, I'm gonna have nightmares of probes in my dreams tonight. That's okay. No different than any other night. Thresher Maw. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining. Gothicraven continuing to spruce up the algified boat. Feeling Flying Dutchman-esque. A little bit. A little ghosty or sunken. I can just imagine it sitting on the bottom of the ocean too, right? Maybe with some effects you could kind of make it a little bit bluer, or you could add some of those blue braziers to have like lighting effects. Maybe put corals or anemones about it. Some seashells and starfish about it to play more of the aquatic feel of this, right? So, but Gothicraven is using what is on hand, which is only those 4 furnishings. We have less than 5 minutes. And again, our 4 furnishings are the Desert Grass Patch. This is 150 gold from Yatava, the home goods furnisher in Rimmen, in Elsweyr. 150 gold from the home goods furnisher. We have the Tall Grass from the same place for 100 gold. We have the Elsweyr Pillar Rough Wooden, much longer than this, 100 gold each from this home goods furnisher. And we do have the Craftable Elsweyr Streetlight Inlaid Stone. Costs about 5k on PCNA. It would probably cost about 3k on PCEU. For some reason, there's like a huge discrepancy between the prices on PCNA and PCEU. I have noticed that. I think it's just there aren't as many housing people on PCEU, which is kind of sad. I don't know what the deal with that is, but I'm hoping. Ooh, we have the depot. It definitely has a train station feel to it. Like an old Western train station, right? It's coming together really well. Oh man, this is going to be hard for Twitch chat to come up with a winner here, because we have Proby Nightmare Goodness. We have Sunken Flying Dutchmanship. Or we have Trim Depot. Now, I'm speculating. We'll have each of our contestants clarify what they've built here at the end. These are really amazing. I think that goes without saying. All things considered, they've done all of this in only 27 minutes, and they didn't know what they were working with at the beginning. So, big kudos to our contestants here. Really stepping up to the plate, meeting this challenge head on. Perfect, perfect. Looking good. We have 3 minutes left. They're doing great. They're doing great. Keep at it. Keep at it. Then we'll wrap things up. We'll have Twitch vote on who they think did the best. By the way, each of our contestants here, each of our challengers here, will get a furnishing bundle, which will be based largely off of the furnishings that they're working with today. The winner will get a larger bundle than the other 2 challengers. So you do get a whole bunch of furnishings just for participating in this each week too. So that's always good. Cry Havoc. running down the track there. I kind of love each of these way too much. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm super impressed. So a couple of things I think that this kind of illustrates is, look how quick you can build. I know that individual item placement matters a lot for housing. You make choices, you very carefully align things. But in the pinch, you can build really quickly. So that does help a lot, especially if you have essential housing tools. The other thing is thinking creatively. You know, using furnishings in ways that you otherwise would not have. Using things at different orientations. Using just part of a furnishing. You know, using things, instead of just using these grasses as grass in your courtyard, you can use them to kind of oldify something, right? So getting creative with that. So 1 minute remaining. 1 minute's remaining. And then the other thing here is doing really good work here with a lot of cheaper furnishings. Just if you're going around to various home goods furniture vendors in the various cities of Tamriel, tons and tons and tons of good furnishings that you can pick up for cheap. So you can work with those. You know, I know there are a lot of other expensive craftable furnishings or achievement furnishings, crown store furnishings, and you can incorporate those. But maybe start with some of these cheap ones if you are just getting into housing. Okay, 20 seconds. 20. They have to wrap it up. They're cleaning it up. Oh, this became even more proby. I think you're supposed to sit on that. I don't know. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is over. It is over. I have to stop. Stop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I really... Okay, we'll be good. We'll be good. I kind of did one big thing at the end. I'll let them clean it up. Okay. Okay, so what we'll have happen here... Okay, so we'll have each of our 3 challengers here is going to... I have to debate whether to call them contestants or challengers. It's kind of both. Okay. They will each tell me what you made or what inspired you. Okay, so we'll have each of our challengers let us know what they've made, because I've been speculating a bit about this. Maybe this is something completely different. Maybe it's a 3-eyed fish monster, and that's its fin on the back. I don't... Could be that. Maybe it was a... Maybe it's a boat. Could be a ship. Can you change in the first person from... Oh, sure. Oh, actually... Okay, there we go. First person. Here we go. Okay. We'll go around, we'll look at these in detail, have our challengers describe what they've built or what inspired them, and then we'll open up the poll for Twitch. Then they'll vote on who they think did the best. given a challenge here today. Okay, so we have gothicraven says they have a Pirates of the Caribbean feel. So I think it is kind of Flying Dutchman. I think that's what it is. So Pirates of the Caribbean, Flying Dutchman. I mean, they did such a good job of putting it together. Kind of even have like the ghosty sails there with those desert grasses. It fits really well. Maybe it's the lighting here in the Coulter Harbor Surreal Estate as well, right? Looks really nice. We even have a crow's nest up the top there. Gnarly ghost ship, Dubat says. Delicious says, I totally had a great idea for this build for once. Oh, good, oh, good. Okay, so that will be... Okay, undead ghost ship. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Next, we have Cry Havoc. Cry Havoc says... How long will it be before the train arrives? Aha! So it is a train station. Let me see if I can actually get up here. Jump up. Oh, perfect, perfect. So we have the railroad tracks there, using those inlaid stones. So choosing not to use the light from those. Very ornate. You can see a little bit of that. So lighting that up very, very well using essential housing tools. And then we have all the pillars here. Lining these up perfectly so that you have kind of this kind of old wooden look, right? Train to nowhere a little bit. And then we have like the nice grassy look, just kind of like a field of grass. Train coming in. Doesn't seem like a train comes here too often because the grass is kind of poking up through the train tracks a bit. So every once in a while, everyone's not being used too much anymore. Sue Blue B says it's so convincing. They did a great job with it. Image says a train that never comes. So creative. Zuffy Twix says that's really amazing. Okay, and our third entry was Evarelia. Oh no, Cryhavoc saying that the lights may make them crash if there are too many. Okay, wait. Okay. Evarelia says this is Plain Meld Anchor version 1, first rudimentary prototype. So we have an ESO lower based build here, which is a plain meld. So you can imagine a giant anchor coming down from the sky, hitting the ground really hard, melding the two realms together. Dubat says, ooh, clever. It's a fun take on this. Very ESO-centric. Always welcome here for the challenge. I guess that's not quite... maybe the plain meld is kind of nightmarish, though. It's a little scary. All the Daedra coming down, right? Not something that you want to have in your backyard. I don't think you want a plain meld happening in your field, right? So probably as nightmarish as all the probes. Skitty Fox says that is brilliant. Okay, so now what we will do is we're going to open up a poll for Twitch, and we are going to have them vote on who they think did the best. Okay, here we go. This is going to be open. Poll is open. So who do you think did the best? Was it... We'll walk through these. Was it Cry Havoc 101 with the train station? Was it Evarelia with the prototype plain meld? Or was it gothicraven with the ghostly Pirates of the Caribbean ship? I think they did an amazing job. So go and vote here. If you're on Twitch right now, you have just a very little time to go and vote on these. So let me walk you through them again in case you don't remember the name. So Cry Havoc 101 did the train station. Evarelia did the plain meld. and gothicraven did the ship. Where do you vote? On the link I just posted in Twitch chat. And Mazzy May with the subscription, thank you so much for your support. We'll do some bonus giveaways here at the end for Twitch. Okay, we're all good? Okay, we'll close it up in like 10 seconds, so you don't have a lot of time if you're in Twitch. And we'll just go and see who has the most votes, and they'll be declared the winner. I'm trusting ya. I'm trusting my Twitch chat here. Okay, Sue Blue says that was a hard choice. I bet. Okay, we're gonna go look and see, and who has won. Okay, and our winner. Ooh, it's actually really close. It's very divided. Our winner of the third Furnishing Frenzy is Cry Havoc 101. Each of our contestants had 30% of the vote, at least. So that's pretty amazing. Super close. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Cry Havoc 101. Amazing train station here. And yes, great job, everybody. This was, oh gosh. Yeah, it could have gone anyway. So thank you so much. So we'll be doing this again next Friday evening. So again, if you want to be a contestant on this challenger, if you want to step up to the plate, you can shoot me a mail in-game at JHartEllis if you're on PCNA. Okay, so we'll wrap up here. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody in Twitch chat for voting and participating here. Thank you to our 3 challengers for giving it a really amazing effort. I'm totally impressed. It's incredible. It's incredible you were able to do this in 30 minutes using just the 4 furnishings that you didn't know what you were getting into when we started. So thinking quick, coming up with an idea and executing it. Fantastic. As Effie Swing says, wow, well done, everyone. So yes, have fun with housing, have fun with the Elder Scrolls Online, and get creative with it. Have fun with it. And we have like a lot of contests and stuff, so like follow me on Twitch and YouTube and stuff if you want to participate with all that. So that'd be fantastic. So thank you, everybody, and stay spicy. Boo.